So I just got done watching Camp Rock 3, which kind of nostalgic for me because it's been 20 years since Camp Rock 2. So here I am watching Camp Rock 3 and being like suspecting the Descendants fifth movie. It was kind of bad. But I watched Camp Rock 3 and I knew of the Jonas Brothers were in it. I'm like, okay, yeah, let's have Jonas Brothers. I knew Alistair Stone was going to be in it and stuff like that. Oh no, main characters. Spoilers, by the way, for the end. We'll get to that at the end. There's going to be a spoiler. But from my understanding, this movie was produced, executive producer was Demi Lovato and the Jonas Brothers, from my understanding. I think they even had that in the credits. Which, great. But I'm kind of like, I mainly watched it just because Jonas Brothers. It's that weird to say. Like, yeah, the Jonas Brothers are doing Camp Rock. It's like, oh, cool. I'm gonna watch it. That was the main reason. The kids are kind of forgettable. I'm sorry. The music is literally a copy and paste with some stuff changed from the original two movies. Like, they do all basically half the hits from each movie is the songs from this movie. It's like, instead of the color being blue, it's red now type deal. It's just the same song, spelt different. I don't know. So it's a cover song of each Camp Rock song, which was fine. They did a good job. It did sound like as bad as Descendants, where almost every song was auto-tuned. This actually sounded like actual music being played, so props to you for having actual music and not an auto-tune messing with stuff. At least not a noticeable auto-tune. It's still there, but it's not like blatantly clear that this person's singing. I'm pretty sure Pinky from Descendants is in this movie. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure the main actress is the same. I don't know these kids. I don't care about them right now. I just was watching it for the fact that the Jonas Brothers were in it. And Demi Lovato's mom from the first two movies is here, but not as much. She does show up. It's cool. The one girl finds Demi Lovato's notebook with all her songs, which might explain why some of the songs sound like covers. Kind of early on. But I don't know. It's like the whole movie was based around the Jonas Brothers. What was it? Quick 5, Quick 3, Check 3, something like that. Needed a opening act, and they wanted a Camp Rock person to get that. By the way, I thought Camp Rock was disbanded because they lost Camp Rock 2. So I don't know how exactly they exist at this moment in time. But we skipped that. Barry, Camp Superstar or whatever is disbanded because you look across the river, the one scene that's not there. So, I don't know. But, like I said, the music was just copy and paste from other songs. the chemistry between the kids seem like it's pretty good, even though the boy of the group of the movie doesn't seem like she should be the boy. Like, she's supposed to be like the rich snobby girl who's dressing in like fancy clothes, and here she is in like sweatpants and a t-shirt with like no makeup on. It's like, you don't really, like, back at Camp Rock 2, we had Tiffany. What was her name? Oh, what was her name? The blonde hair girl, who was like glamorous and a so-girl type deal. And you had this girl in a pair of sweatpants and a like not very threatening type deal. She's not a person. Like, she gets taken out of the competition kind of early because there's like no talent behind her. And it's like, it's kind of weird. Like, I think it would have been better if it was like, hey, final 5 and she's one of the 5 type deal would have been better. I don't know. But I like the final 5. They were cool. You know that the friends of being the final 5. The cello girl was probably my favorite of the girls in this movie, just because it's like she's here because she wants to be, but not because she needs to be, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's the correct thing to say. She was cool. The bad boy of the group, because he arrives in a police car, his story is interesting. I want to know more, but the fact that they just kind of, here it is, and bye type deal. Okay, I'm going to do a spoiler. Skip ahead, I don't know, to 8 minutes, I'll talk about it. His mom dies. And he's been keeping in touch with his royal, and I think he said his cousin or something like that. And they take his phone away from him. He kind of needs it because he arrived in the police car because he just came from court to have his inheritance, basically, from his mom's death. They kind of just go over that. It's kind of stupid. Kind of bugged me. I kind of want him to know more. Okay. Now at 8 minutes, welcome back to everyone who skipped the little spoiler part. Yeah. But that was just kind of, you know, I want to know more about his backstory. It kind of, yeah. The cello girl, she's kind of attached to a cello, even though she doesn't need it. Like, it's kind of obvious that it's like a safety blanket type deal. She needs something to hold on to, but she doesn't need it. And the main character apparently dumped her group, which includes her brother, which is here at the end too. Her brother's part of the group too. She quit her band group, which her brother was part of, to go to Camp Rock. From the way it sounds, that was odd. But so her brother and her don't get along because of that's going on, and they slowly start getting together, back together as brother and sister. I like that. That was cool. But it wasn't 100%. I would say probably about a 7. Oh, yeah, I'll give it about a 7 out of 10. Now, I'm going to talk about spoilers now, so if you're done with, if you don't want to listen to more spoilers, I'm probably just going to talk about spoilers for the next 2-3 minutes, and that'll probably be the end of the video. But at 10 minutes, I'm going to do spoilers. But overall, I enjoyed the show. for those who stick around. It's a good watch. And now to the spoilers. As the final Camp Jam, whatever they call it, I can't remember the name. I'm sorry. Demi Lovato shows up. And it's like, oh, I heard rumors she was not going to be in this movie. But apparently they break that rumor train and it's like, nope, seesail. And she actually interacts with the Jonas Brothers. And apparently they make it sound like they were making more movies together. Hopefully they both have bigger roles in the next movie than just little cameos like, here I am. It'd be kind of nice if they were counselors or something. Like, hey, the Jonas Brothers assistant lady had more screen time than the Jonas Brothers. Sorry. But, yeah, Demi Lovato shows up at the end. And I was like, woo! To me, there was always the debate as a kid, like teen, whatever, who was more attractive, Selena Gomez or Demi Lovato. And I was always on Demi Lovato's team. Well, my cousin and a couple other friends I had were like on Selena Gomez. I think they're both attractive women. Demi, she went downhill and she's getting better, which I'm so happy about. She's like, well, Ariana is right now, Demi was, and it's nice seeing her look healthy again and not as bad. But yeah, it was nice seeing Demi again on something. I don't think she had any music for 10 years now. She's been, which is weird because I bought all the Demi CDs that up to a certain point. And I have like 5 of her albums. I don't think I bought the last 2. I don't think so. I'm not sure. But I enjoyed seeing her again. I was like, yeah, it's Demi. She's back. And I'm happy about it. I was like, yeah, I kind of like, did the whole meme where the guy sits up and like, ah, yes. It's her. She's back. But, yeah, I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed it even more because Demi actually interacted with the Jonas Brothers and they're just standing around talking and it was like, kind of cool. So, yeah. Overall, I give the movie about a 7 out of 10. I enjoyed it. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. I have to watch the other 2 to see how those really ended because I don't remember. I was kind of hoping Allison Stoner would make a cameo, but I think Allison's technically done with Hollywood altogether. So I don't know. I think I heard someone she might be back for a Phineas and Ferb something, but I don't know. But yeah, I was like, oh, come on, let's have Allison show up. Because I was, out of the 3 girls, Allison was mine. I was like, Allison, I had her music on my iPod, and then my iPod erased everything. Yeah. So, I don't have her music anymore. And my iPod, and my iTunes account deleted itself. Which is the reason I don't like digital. Buy physical. You get to keep stuff. But, yeah, I even had some Demi Lovato songs that were only like special tracks on my iPod. That's gone. But yeah, it's just, I enjoyed the movie. It was nostalgic. It was good. I think the biggest weakness is the fact that they copied and pasted most of the songs. There were like 2 songs. I'm like, I don't recognize these. These must be new. And they're kind of forgettable. It's bad when the new songs are forgettable and the old ones are like, ooh, the old songs as a cover. I know this. Why did they say that one? That's not in the original song. I'm sorry. But yeah, it was fine. They, again, was the spoiled. They all got picked at the end, so the whole competition was kind of void after the top 5. Yeah, let me know if you guys watched it or enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. But yeah, I give Camp Rock 3 a 7. I think that's a good fail rating. It's better than The Descendants, which again was based on nostalgia, weirdly enough. Because technically I never saw Descendants 4, but the last Descendants I saw was like almost 10 years ago. Jesus, I think it was 2017 or something like that. Maybe 18. That's, I'm getting old. I'm getting so old. It's not fair. Stop time. The fact that Camp Rock is nostalgic is crazy to me. The only reason I watched Camp Rock was because the neighbor girl I liked and my sister liked it. That's it. That's the only reason I watched it originally, besides the fact that Demi Lovato and Alison Stoner was in it. So crazy now that I look back and I did accidentally bump into Kevin Jonas once. That's a story. Yeah, I literally walked into him. So. But yeah, I guess that's it for the movie. See you guys next time. I don't know. I was thinking about doing the Batman's Cape Crusader, which was entertaining. But I don't know if I could talk about it. It's just there. I don't know. Let's see. Bye.